Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Forever Stranded. So, we've got a few things we need to do as the sun rises. First things first, I've been carrying this loot chest around forever, keep forgetting to open it. Get emerald ore, that's actually pretty nice. I will wait until I perhaps have a way to grind it down. So, I did go ahead and make myself an excavator, because, well, there's a lot of useful things I can do with one of those. The first thing I shall do is dig up some dirt. Now, why do I want to dig up the dirt? Well, that shall shortly become quite obvious. Also, I would actually like to have a little bit more dirt go in there. That should do. I'll worry about the rest of that later. But, in the meantime, we'll go ahead and put our spores in the center. We got these from... where did we get these? From a bit of sand sifting. And water this and get ourselves some lovely mycelium. Now, again, if you haven't played this sort of map, you might wonder why exactly I want mycelium. Well, that is because what mycelium does. I'm also probably being a little bit excessive here. Getting as many as I am, but that's fine. Once I get things sorted out, this will be great. And get a little bit more automation. It'll work just fine. Alright, is our dirt ready yet? Yes, it is. Okay. And go ahead and put that down there. And water this up. Come on, spread over. There we go. Alright, this is slowly fermenting. Well, we'll come back to it in a bit. The other thing I would like to do is repair my lumber axe. But aside from that, I would like to make myself a better farm for our cactus. As to where exactly that should be, not sure. I don't actually have everything I need for it quite yet, but we should very soon. So, on that front, I am going to go ahead and chop down all my cactus, and let's dig up at least one of our snads just so I know where it is. And unfortunately it's getting a little hot. We'll have to do something about that here in just a wee bit. But for now, we'll be just fine. There we go, that'll mark our corners. And so we'd like an automated cactus farm. I believe for now, I'm going to go ahead and, contrary to what I did on my just private game, just to, mess around and get, familiar with things, I'm going to go ahead and make this one above ground. Mainly because by the time I got around to it, I was a little less advanced. Or a little more advanced on that one anyways. Okay, gonna have to sit in here for just a wee bit. I could actually get this done so much quicker. Going inside in the air conditioning. Also, let's get ourselves some water. Fill these up. Because I have no water on me at the moment. And that is a state of affairs I dislike. Alright, so I'll just take a few moments to cool off in here. And once we get those filled with water, I should be a-okay. So, things I can do in the meantime. I mean, not too much interesting. Perhaps I can figure something out here. Got a whole lot of going on there. And I could possibly do something with those. Alright, do we have water yet? How long does it take to make water? Longer than I'm apparently willing to wait. There we go, get a little bit going there, and I'm cranking my water, or no, my heat up way more than I need to, because I'm just a little bit impatient. Alright, so going to finish digging this up real quick. And we'll see about whipping up a nice little... You know what, actually, I think we've got the excavator. It won't take long to dig this out. So let's do that. Which probably means I should not worry about digging this snad out individually. But it'll be a-okay. And as you can see as well, I did finally get around... How much do I have? I should have 16. Did I leave one in the hole? I mean, I left several in the holes. The question is, where? Or I just left one on the ground. Okay. Alright, so the shape we want for this, I'm not sure exactly. Nor the depth. I'll figure that out here in just a moment. Once we get a little bit of room here, and bouncing, we're bouncing. Okay. So, the general layout we want for this kind of thing, I'm just going to use sand, so it's a little bit easier to set up. I would like this to continue to be a 4x4. So we need that much space. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And again, we need 3 more. Oh, take the right one. And like so. Alright, just using those to mark, that's not actually what's going to go there. Obviously, we want snad once again. And my impatience, of course, is going to cost me in the long run, isn't it? So, let's hop on out of here. See if we finally have some water. We do. I'm actually going to go ahead and get two buckets, so I can get this refilling. And now, as long as I'm attentive, I think I've done this. Have I done this on here before? It's really just a simple matter of put the water down. Not like that. There we go. With a rate at 20, we shall cool off in no time. And we can drink our fill as well. Alright, 6. That's more than cold enough. And now the question is, how tall do we want this? So, snad will go here. Cactus, we need to have cactus be able to grow there. So we need at least one deeper. Let's get our torches so I can clean this up quickly. Alright, so one deeper. That's base, cactus, cactus, ceiling. Do I want a little bit of room between the ceiling? I think I do, so let's go like this. That should be plenty of room. I might have a little more than I technically need, but I like the idea of having just a tiny little bit of extra. That will, just ensure cleanliness of things, I imagine. And I want... That's probably the best way to do that. Okay, there we go. So, 16 snad, once again. And we put it in a much tighter formation. Because this will be automatic. Ish. Okay, it won't be fully automatic right now. Until we have everything we need. We will want this and this. And I would probably like to have some ladders. That would certainly make things easier. but we're just fine. Can I? Oh, good, I can auto-pick that. Slowly starting to collect that stuff up. Give me that, and have some cactus, sir. Okay, so back into the pit. And I realize this is kind of a vanilla concept, but right now vanilla is what we need. So again, clear that out. And here in just a moment, we shall be ready to go. Now I just need a way out. Let's make sure we have plenty of room. Oops, come on. Okay. And we're perfectly down to 16 cactus. So for now, we just place the cactus. And I think we want to go all the way over here. Like so. Right on back out. And now, we need a hopper. A hopper may not be the only way to do this, but it certainly is a way. And, oh good, I was a little worried that I was running low on iron. So let's just make ourselves a chest. You're familiar with this layout. It's one of the most basic automation recipes for vanilla Minecraft, I would say. Alright, there we go. Fine and dandy. Now all we do is take this fella and insert him into the center. And once we've got this all set up, we should, careful there, be able to easily rig this up a little further. So just turn all this into wood. That's nowhere near enough, but fortunately, whoops, never works out quite how I wanted. Just grab these, and we are ready to get back on track. Okay, so I'm just going to, there we go, already starting. I would like a torch over that. And I don't really want monsters to spawn down here. So, oop. And make our way back to the top. Ever so slowly. Anything by way of food. Got... parsnips. Those will do perfectly. There we go. And just to ensure that I did get this right. Ow. Would have been bad if I hadn't been holding shift there. Perfect, perfect. Alright, so want these, one there, and one here. This is just capping things off nicely, in my opinion. One here. And just in each of these locations. The idea being, of course, in case you're not familiar with it, well, as you can see when I place these break quite quickly. Need those guys to go. And I take care of that one. I think I've got all of these. I certainly hope so. I suppose I can always pop down and check. Oh, really? I thought that would go further. Well, we've almost got it done. And like so, just cover it up nicely. I'll leave a little bit of space there. What I should do, pop on down here and make my way to the center. Yeah, grab a bit of cactus. Now, obviously, as you can tell, right now we don't, have a good way to get our stuff out. But that is what we're working on at the moment. Obviously, you can't see what I'm doing. Well, you saw what I'm doing, but I haven't really explained why. Earlier, you may... won't bother. We did the thing to build the witch water, and that does figure in quite heavily to the master plan. It's also getting quite cold. But we can easily warm up, so I'm not really worried that much about it. Okay, we'll leave that there. And you guys are... yeah, it looks like we're all done with this. Just cover it up real quick. I'll leave what should be a fairly functional way in for now. And let's just top it off with some lovely sand. I did remember to put the snad there, I hope. That'd be kind of embarrassing if I didn't. I had to redo almost all of that. We'll top this off real quick and see if we can get towards the rest of the plan. After that, I think we've got enough stuff just automatically going that should be perfectly fine continuing on with the book. Okay, and get my torches in the right spot. The only torch I need, I guess. That, yeah. Alright, ooh, apple. So, pop over here. Got these lovely fellows. And let's go ahead and at least get one more going. Or, well, two more rather. And I would like water to keep on me. So, we now have soul sand. And that gives us... I believe it's vile dust is what it's called. Which as soon as we get one, let's go ahead and get the rest of our materials. There we go. A little of that. And we can use this to make transfer pipes. A very useful little thing. Two of those, and now we need a transfer node. Not a transfer, whatever that would be. I'll get it eventually. Okay, items. Redstone and chest. Okay, I should have redstone in here, I presume. Somewhere? Uh-oh. Redstone anywhere, please. Did I use all my redstone? I've got 2 left. Okay. So we'll make a chest. Boom. And I'm also going to make, one of these. Oh, okay, 4 of those. Alright, it takes 2. Oh, boy. Right, I know that. I should have known that anyways. Dust. What is the chance of that? It is a 13% chance. So, let's find some dust here. I'm sure I have some laying around somewhere. I hope I do. And, aha, there we go. We need a little bit more. Do we have a hammer? Yes, I do. And hopefully just one compressed dust will do it. Because I really don't like doing this on camera. What do we got here? Well, a bunch of stuff I can't really identify. There we go. Just need a little room. Ah, just one. Okay, so in that case, we just make a couple hammers and toss out everything else so I have room for the hammers. Almost got it. There we go. Okay. And boom. Gotta use this one, thank you. Pick everything back up. And I suppose let's get... That should be enough, right? Need dust. I haven't really done... I was mostly working on the higher tier stuff, like gravel, just because I can work it down and get a little bit of an advantage, but it means I didn't generate much redstone prior to this episode. Okay, that should probably be more than enough. Hopefully. And probably as soon as I get my 2 redstone, I'll go ahead and go. There we go. Let's just finish this last little... Well, we can do this. Doesn't take that long. The longest part, honestly, is to clean up. Because there's so much junk. Soon I should be able to get this done automatically, I think. There we go. I ran out of room. There we go. Fortunately, that fit. That did not. Do I have Certus Quartz in 2 chests? Yes, I do. Okay, that took care of everything. And... need a little bit of water. Ow. Actually, I need more water than that. Take that. And I want to make a... not one of those. A few more of these. Just because... I mean, they're very useful to have. That's not the right thing. Okay. So, finally... we can finish the last of our little build here. Just need to clear things out, make a little room. And... I mean, of course, having put the sand on top of this, I'm going to get hit with said sand. But it's going to break, that's fine. Excellent. So we put this here. And I will no longer need that because that goes... This is really hard to do, actually. In case you're curious. Ah, not quite. Goodness, quit it. Nope. Good lord. Okay. Let's clean this up and hopefully not lose everything. Things should still fall into here just fine. Just to demonstrate, let's throw this in there. Boom. Picks it up, just barely catches the edge, just perfect. And now, once we can get back in here, we can close this off completely. Well, I'm overheating out here. And put a chest, which will very quickly, I'm sticking my sand in there. Keep us in stock in cactus. So, that'll give us more soul sand, which will allow us to sift soul sand perhaps later. And it'll do quite nicely for us. Take that and not redstone. Okay, so I believe next episode we can probably look at getting some of this done. You know what, we can at least do that. Engineer's manual. How do we do that? Let's just search manual. It's a book and a lever. We've got books, right? I think we might even have them in here. We've got an enchanted book. I see a book. And everything we need here. Like so. That's completely wrong. Grab that. That should be that. We can get another brick is slightly more annoying to get, so we'll take that. That leaves us coke brick and blast brick. It's not too bad. And I should be able to complete, I think I should be able to knock a few of these out next episode. And I'm going to, I think I need some kind of automation with this stuff. I'm not going to make it too super complex at the moment, but for example, I can take one of these and keep doing that. There we go. Those will get filled up. And you know what? What kind of tank can we make? We've got all kinds of tanks. I don't really know which ones to use. The Ender fluid tank is usually pretty nice, and I've got somewhere. There we go. How much do you hold? Not a clue. And my goodness, is my inventory a mess. Let's put that back. There we go. And with this, again, I'll straighten this up later, but I am perfectly satisfied to have this as such for now. Now, put that in there. Voila. We can hold an extra 16 buckets of lava. That will be tremendously useful. And I can look at, filling these automatically with dirt, storing some water. But I believe we'll worry about that on the next episode. So, I do hope you enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to leave a like. And let me know what you think in the comments. But, until next time, catch you later.